Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. It's Mrs. Coates here with a new challenge for you all. So for this challenge we're going to do a number talk. Many of you hopefully will be familiar with a number talk, but if not, don't worry. It basically means that what we will be doing is sharing our strategies and solutions to a particular question or problem, and further into this video we're actually going to learn a new strategy for multiplication. So, how many different ways can you answer the question 4 multiplied by 4? Can you build it? Can you draw it? What does it look like to you? Pause this video, have a go, and see how many strategies you can come up with. So for 4 multiplied by 4, so far I've managed 4 different ways to represent this. First of all, I drew an array to show 4 rows of 4. I drew 4 groups of 4. I then used an empty number line to show a strategy called repeated addition, where I know that I'm adding 4 together 4 times. And then I built an array with my favourite chocolate cereal. What did you come up with? Can you share your ideas and solutions with someone at home? Or could you take a picture or a video and share with us on Twitter using the details at the end of this video? We'd be really excited to see yours too. If I know that 4 multiplied by 4 is 16, what else can I work out? I know that 8 multiplied by 2 is 16, 16 times 1 is 16, 2 times 8 is 16, and 1 multiplied by 16 is also 16. Have a think. Between each of these questions, is there a relationship? So if you look at 1 times 16, 2 times 8, 4 times 4, 8 times 2, and 16 times 1, is there a relationship between those numbers? What do you think? If I take a look at the first factor in each of these questions, so they're underlined in red and they're 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. Each time they're doubling. And if I take a look at the second factor, which are underlined in green, the 16, 8, 4, 2 and 1, each time they are halving. Doubling and halving, or halving and doubling, just depending on the order in which you perform this strategy, is a really efficient way for you to work out mental calculations for multiplication in your head quickly and efficiently without the need to write them down. And when I learned this strategy, it was a real wow moment for me, and it's one that I've used lots since. So let's take a look at 8 times 16. If we double in half, we're left with 16 times 8, which doesn't really make it simpler to answer. So what I'm going to do is half and then double. So half 8 is 4 and double 16 is 32, giving me 4 times 32. That's still a bit tricky for me to work out in my head, so I'm going to go a step further and half 4 and double 32, and that gives me 2 times 64, which is much easier to answer. 2 times 64 is 128, and I got that by multiplying 60 by 2 and 4 by 2, giving me 120 add 8. The thing to be mindful of is that whatever you do to the first factor, so the first factor in this question would be 8 because it's the number that comes first. You have to do the same to that one each time, and you have to do the same to the second factor, which in this case is a 16. So each time I've halved the first factor, so 8 to 4 to 2, and I've doubled the second factor, which was 16 to 32 to 64. I certainly find 2 times 64 much easier to answer than 8 times 16. Did you find that too? Answer these questions that are about to come up in as many ways as you can, but make sure you try to use the doubling and halving as a strategy too. Can you answer 8 times 7, 32 times 8, 12 times 15, 36 times 14, 1.5 times 12, or 18 times 2.5? Have a think though. Does it always work? Is it always the most efficient way to solve a multiplication question, or is it always possible? Can you find some more of your own that work, or can you find some that don't? Have a think about why they don't work. Is something else maybe a little bit better or more efficient? Or is it maybe not halving and doubling that works, but possibly thirding and trebling? Why would that be? So remember to share your efforts with this challenge by tagging us at AttainRen or using the hashtag TeamRenMath on Twitter, or you can email your solutions, your videos and your photos to Mr. Gray using the email below and he'll be sure to share them out. Have fun!